Hello guys, it's Robert Dreamrealist back with another lateral game. This time it became pretty interesting attack. Um, I play against a level 6 player from Kazakhstan, and we never played before, I think, yeah. And so I'm gonna show you my analysis system also included in this video. Um, I'm gonna try to up my game in every video just to give you some more interesting stuff with chess and related to computer chess and also to other stuff that I have thought about or designed or that I've trained, methods that I train and how I do. And maybe you have some use of it in your own training or in your own coaching. Um, so let's without any further ado, let's move on really quickly. So I have a simultaneous GM coach, uh, AI level, really. It's Stockfish 9, and it's the not it's not the blocked one, it's the real one. So it has around 3,350 elo. So it's because at the moment it's actually using my computer actually, and yeah, I have a quite quick computer. So as you can see, you will see soon. At the moment, it's right now in cloud mode because it's typical situation that every player in the whole world start from. That's why they have this. Whenever there is a situation or position that the cloud recognize, the cloud takes over and gives you the moves that any other player have helped with throughout light chess, computer chess history. Um, and when you see another number like around 20, 24, 5, 6, 7, then it's my computer that has taken over the analysis. And then depending on how long I let it work on the position, the plydepth starts to increase, and it can go up pretty deep actually. I have noticed that my computer is able to go to 36 plydepth within, I don't know exactly, but 30 minutes I think, which is not too shabby actually. I could probably pump in some more gigabytes of RAM in it. uh, I bought it specifically uh, for one of those things, so I can analyze really strong chess games and also analyze my own system in it. Um, but it's so great that you can also use the cloud analysis, the server-based cloud analysis. So every computer that's connected to Stockfish, sorry, Light Chess through this system helps with the cloud analysis. So it's kind of a cool system. I really think that Light Chess is doing something extremely great in that sense. Maybe you don't know about it. Maybe you now at least you know about it. So just check it out and start to use your computers to help us to find better moves in any situation. Anyway, let's move on. So I start my, as you know, I have developed a universal opening system that I call the Dream Release Butterfly system, and you can check out the Facebook page for it, and you can check out a lot of games I played with it. I even beat a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few chess grandmasters with it, and also I had other good results with it. For example, I played a draw versus Stockfish 3,340 elo. With my system, I played a draw, um, and you can. There is a game somewhere. I don't know exactly where right now. I think it's on my Facebook page on one of the covers there. There you can see the complete game. Anyway, let's move on. You have, of course, this normal standard moves that I play, my really significant moves that I play are these two moves. Sometimes I play other moves, this ad lib mode that I have explained about, and so I'm really unpredictable what I play. Even in a bullet or in a classic game, I can play anything because that is my goal: be able to play anything. Um, so let's move on. I don't have much battery, so we have to be quick. 5%. So hopefully I won't run out. Right. We will continue. We will follow along with the analysis mode, and then you can also check if you have a good eyesight. You can probably make the YouTube video completely zoomed in, so you can check all the extra analysis moves that I have gone through with this game. Quite some interesting checkmates. For example, there is a checkmate in 26 moves, which this computer like more or less instantly found. So it's like amazing when you want to analyze something and you just want to see what's happening in the game. I mean, you feel like an idiot sometimes when you do this, but you have to do it. Otherwise, you don't realize the complete depth of chess, and you have to understand that you don't see everything in every move, and not even if you're a super grandmaster, you do that. So this computer is really something else. Anyway, uh, so this is my classic setup, more or less, in the Dream Release Butterfly system. There are other ways and other variations, many more, but this is one of them. Okay, we kind of come to a center battle. We're gonna try to be the one who takes control of the center, but it just becomes some kind of battlefield instead about it. Okay, so maybe I didn't do. I don't do almost always the best moves, but this is my tablet telling me that now is good time for me to sleep, which is probably it's probably right, but I will stay up a couple of hours more, at least 3 hours more, most likely. Okay, so as you can see that if you check on the lever of the light chess engine analysis, I'm still even with black at the moment. So that's it's pretty even right now. Maybe it's a little bit unusual to play like I do with this without even developing my knights, which is probably a good idea to do. But I also want to be a little bit unpredictable in my opening. I never want to play the most predictable openings because I want to learn in every game, right? So it depends also on how important the game is, how sharp I want to play, and how much I want to learn from the game. So okay, so he pushes me back. Here I decide to just move one step away instead of moving back to e2, which is probably the most sound move to do. And as you see, the computer actually recommends me to move to e2, right? So that's the way to follow along with the game and realize that okay, this is the move. But as you see, it also has another move here, at d6. Sorry, at the oh yeah, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, the thing is, what you have now is a local stockfish there. What I on my screen, I actually have the my own computer, my big computer's analysis. And right now, my big computer says that okay, the bishop should be moved to d3 right now, and now it's on a search supply of 24. While what you see is my quad-core tablet engine that says no. I think you should move to king to e2, right? So it's really small at the moment here. I can't see it properly. So yeah, there is a little bit of of an issue there. I can see the strongest moves on my big computer, while you see the fairly strong moves only. Just have that in mind. Okay, moving on. We don't have much time left. Yeah, okay. He pushes the pawns, and I have to move away, and I can do it in several different ways, but I decided to do it this way, which is a little bit strange. Even I, who played it, thinks it's a little bit strange, but yeah. Actually, the funny thing is that no, my strong computer doesn't agree with my move, but as far as I remember, this computer, this quad core, no, doesn't look like it. No. Okay. So we move on. Yes, and the knight goes to there. And I do a little bit silly move again here. So when the knight came here, I pushed my G3 pawn, which is a little bit unconventional too, I think. But it's hard to punish me immediately. But yeah, it doesn't look so. So I have to agree with the computer here. But that was not the best continuation. Well, it's important to learn something from each game, right? So, and now we have quite level situation, I think. And I finally developed my knight to f3, which is like really late. But as you see, we are not at the moment. We are pretty well. Black is actually a little bit ahead, maybe a half pawn. Yeah, minus 0.6. That's a half pawn. And what this computer says? The one you see says minus 0.7. Okay, there is a little discrepancy there. So my quad core says minus 0.7, and my yeah, this is also quad core, but it's much faster. So this one says 0.5, minus 0.5. Okie dokie. So pushing. Okay, my idea starts to crystallize, and I direct my knights over to the attack side. And what's happening here? Yeah, he shuffles around with his knights too. So this is kind of a shuffle phase, and like a strategy phase. Sometimes you have these even in bullet games, actually. Oh, sorry, this is a rapid game. This is a around 15 to 20-minute type of game. I will explain the time things later. Right. Now he made, of course, a mistake, as you see here. That was like this. He started to do these strategic moves and forgot about the tactics. You can't do that. You always have to stay with the tactics and do strategic moves too, but never forget the tactics. Right. So he, of course, lost a bishop here, and boom, there the bishop goes. Of course, now this game is completely mine. But there are still some really cool stuff here in these games you should check out. For example, here, yeah, you take here exactly, and yeah, he moved the queen to defend, and here actually the computer prefers to take the rook, as you can see there on the right side, that this is the variation the computer has in mind, which is pretty beautiful. I missed that course. It was really quite complex. Uh, so okay. Anyway, I moved back my rook. I moved back the rook here, and he did what? Yeah, he pushed the pawn, and I pushed the knight. He pushed back the bishop up there to defend a little bit. I pushed the pawn, and he moved all the way back, and I did not push h4, which this computer is recommending me to do here. So I just castled, which is a little bit, yeah, less aggressive, I guess. Yeah, so here is the next variation here. Boom. Let's move here. Queen goes here. And I, oops, and I did that. Right. Okay, and the knight is trying to scare away the knight, but it just comes into the nest, and things are pretty much, I mean, it's really tough to play here. Yeah. Okay, it prefers to take the better variations. I did this. King takes. Checked. And king has not much to do here, but he actually wants to go here, but he didn't. He went, as you see, 16. Maybe you can see it, but I see plus 16.5 here at depth 21, which is like, okay, game is over. But he did king over here, which is like, okay, that's that's not gonna work. But yeah, it's kind of, as you see, this computer that you see says 10.5, while this computer that I have here says 28.3 plus. So at depth 22. Okay, so yeah, things are going really down the drain here for black. So my turn. I took the knight, and now black gives up actually. So he just starts to sacrifice pieces one after another. I mean, there's nothing he can do. So he gave up. Sorry about the blurry analysis. It's the first time I try to sync both the computer and my analysis, but hopefully I will figure out why it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. It actually chose its own moves from the analysis. So I have to make sure that it doesn't do that in the future. It should follow the game that I analyze, but probably there is some setting that I have missed to tweak, so it doesn't choose its own best moves. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I love to play this game because it was also a level 6 player, and I thought it was. Maybe I didn't play absolutely the most optimal opening moves, but it became pretty interesting, and I had a chance to attack a little bit. So yeah, that was a nice Saturday lateral game surprise for me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers and see you next time. Enjoy your weekend.